Deadeye cannon plan is. Doesn't seem to show up here. Sits over here. Fishing thing. There we go. Corvette weapon. I guess that probably improves the damage output. Still kind of strange we can't uninstall any of these guns. Like that's kind of. I assume it's something linked to the expedition while it's in this game. So we've completed Phase 4. Install additional Corvette reactors, 1 of 3. Alright. Find deep space anomalies. Derelict freighters aren't pretty fun to do. Disable the planet's sentinel forces. Alright. That's gonna need some upgrades to do that, to be honest. Guessing this place has a space station. That's pretty cool, right? Guess we could stick a nutrient thing up here. We're doing these take a lot longer to grow than everything else. But once you've got sugar, you can kind of do a few things with those. Always call in the freighter, look. I guess we could stick another reactor in the front here, couldn't we? That would work. We did have a spare one. Oh, we've got 2 of those actually. Okay. That kind of works, doesn't it? And I guess, well, could we stick one underneath it maybe? Sure, I like that, but I don't know, it could work, right? It's a shame we can't rotate it so it's the other way up. I guess we could remove that. No. What are you doing? You could do that, right? Well, that works. Aesthetically pleasing, I would say. Well, it's not perfect, but, you know. And it really wants us to install this Deadeye cannon onto something, so... I guess we could get rid of the other aesthetic thing here. Stick it on the back. Damage potential out of this thing is still absolute dog shit, like. We could kind of expand it forwards, I suppose. Give us a bit more space on the top there. Yes. So, I think we would want one of those. Essentially got like the kind of three main areas, haven't we? Essentially, we just could get three of those, right? Guess that means it just won't accept it, right? What if we replace that with... No? Right. Shocker, right? I don't know, are any of these things actually worth anything? Just need to get a bit more money, don't we? Although, I suppose we could... I suppose what we could do is just put it in along the edges for now. Might look a bit weird, but... kind of feel like we should have that like upper level at that point, you know? Yeah, we definitely need one more of those, don't we? Then we'd have a lot more real estate on the top here, wouldn't we? We need like 200k, like, so it's not... not hard to do, like, I don't think. Yeah, see, it has added these things onto it. So we can sell that for 470k. Were they 680 or 600k? Living Pearl, when did we get that? Yeah. Oh yeah, we completed another mission thing, didn't we? Anomaly detect. Oh, we use that to find those abandoned freighters. So, yeah. Find deep space anomalies and then board it. So, okay. Entry slot times 3. Oh, okay, that'll be useful. Okay. So they do tend to flow a lot better than they used to. Like our multi-tool's kind of shit at the moment though. Like we kind of need to. We could go to one of those sentinel planets with the dissonant ones, and then we fully remove those. See, we could put some windows on this, couldn't we? We kind of really need to move that. Make that a bit bigger. Actually. Class herbs. See, that would probably do, wouldn't it? Certainly just move the nose forward a little bit more, you know? I do quite like those, though. What about that? I don't think I'm ever going to use a light scaffold. These are just kind of like aesthetic things. So 3 air purifiers. Okay. Right, so what if I change that to the full-sized one then? Because I don't really care if it's the good one or the shit one, you know? Fuel rods, radiator vent. These? 25%. So I don't need more than one landing bay really, do I? So why don't we see how much they're worth? See, one light scaffold's worth 350k, but trading one for the thing I need, you're like, no mate. Like, so, it doesn't seem like, I don't know. It seems like you're getting fucked over if you do the trade, by the looks of it. Leave. So let's just buy one of those. Alright. Yep. Then we can just remove that. Stick that guy on the front there. We kind of have the engine shit over here. We can kind of move all these guns up onto the front, I guess. Or I suppose we could try and yeah. Wait, they're not the same kind of guns, are they? No. Hmm. Does it want us to put another one on? Why is it highlighting that if we don't have any available? Wouldn't mind putting some mirror with some windows on the side here, actually. Why don't we put them there instead? Silver. Now I kind of feel like we'd need another one here. Could maybe stick one there though. Kind of look out onto the walkway, I suppose. Certainly growing in size, isn't it? Well, that doesn't look so bad, does it? It's a bit more kind of subtle. Yeah, so we could do like one there. One there. Yeah, it looks cool, right? Okay. It's kind of a bit OTT, that one, isn't it? Got a bit more going on now, right? I kind of quite like those wings. I kind of feel like the bigger the ship gets, the more appropriate, like a huge wingspan might suit it, you know? two of those, haven't we? So we stuck that there. Does that look better or worse? Yeah, I think the other wings kind of suit it, don't they? It'd be nice if you get larger ones, I think. It kind of tucks in between the that and the engine quite nicely. Yeah, right. I guess now we kind of like build up, so we kind of like have a second floor and maybe, you know, from there. Okay. Yup. Probably do with more things growing this though, right? Can we get one down here without breaking the ladder? Silver. Let's go and get more silver. You get this a lot. You get this on freighters a lot. A lot of the things you would build on a freighter use silver for some reason. Of course they don't have a sale. It's fucking typical, isn't it? Alright. We're just going fucking mine it ourselves. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to like expand the back of that, right? Into say like 2 sets above it, maybe, or 3. Yeah. All this extra space over here now. Oh, that's pretty cool, right? Quite like that. Nice. I'm probably easily pleased, but I quite like that. Alright, so we should have a thing flashing at us in our inventory. Yeah, oh no, or not. Alright. Want some more silver anyway, though. That'll do. $47. Oh, we're close. Why is that only going up by 1? That doesn't seem right. What the fuck? should have enough to build one of those things there now, right? So we wanted more Mordite, didn't we? We got the space for it. No, it's more of these. Yeah, we don't have enough Facium for it. Do more cactus flesh though. What other things can we build inside the ship? We should put that save point down somewhere. Maybe over here? Why can I not build this? Invalid position. I reckon that's because we're in space, you know. Alright, whatever. So put it there, but that would be clunky and ugly, so we don't want to do that. We can't put it here because we've got a thing in front of her. Okay. Yes, that's essentially the same as the portable nutrients. So with that we can turn that into cactus nectar. We'll just do 7 of these. We can take that out of there, put that in. I guess we could just leave it there for now. Let me turn that into processed sugar there, you see? And your journey to cooking in a game has begun. I think we can stick that into ingredient storage. It's a good way of getting nanites out of that guy who likes to eat on the anomaly though. Alright. Alright. Did we have any planets that were dissonance related here? I think we did, didn't we? Aggressive sentinels. Oh, there we go, that'll do. You can't really be permanently disabling sentinels on a planet like a damaged multi-tool. We could do it in space instead. They don't always escalate up to level 5. I don't know if they fixed that, but it's a bit hit and miss, you know. You like those windows, look. I love these little jets coming out the side of it. It's Pretty cool, right? I think that's a mirror. Oh. Maybe it wasn't. Nope. I guess not. Would be quite good to get that installed. I don't have the wiring looms for it at the moment though. We're on a low gravity planet. I don't know if we can hit it from over here. Do like the low gravity planets.
Units received. Life support power low. Technology recharged.
There we go.
Component repaired.
5 to go. Okay. $540. Okay, how's the launchers? Yeah. If you're gonna go like wandering on a planet, make sure your launch thrusters are fueled. I have done this a few times and then gone, I'll just call my ship in, and then realised I can't, which was inconvenient, shall we say. Oh, that might be one of those mirrors.
Units received.
Surprised we haven't had anyone come at us yet, to be honest with you.
Component repaired.
Crystallized heart, inverted mirror. Yep. See, that thing will probably trigger some stuff.
Technology recharged.
Yeah, see, you got you guys like. Yep, here they come. Why is this thing always out of ammo?
Life support power low.
Yeah. Here they come. Still feels like. Why is that still on the map? I don't get it. Oh, what? I don't think they know how to behave with these. Yeah, it's kind of like being in a house and not being in a house at the same time. Yeah, it's a sign it's getting spicy down there. feels like it's not actually damaging it. It's a bit weird. Oh shit.
Technology recharged. Technology recharged.
Where the fuck did that thing go? Scatter Blaster is your best friend, like, for these sort of things, I would say. See that little silhouette of it running around over there. Alright. Let's see, I kind of feel like we need a different weapon for this. We did have like blaze javelin stuff, didn't we? Was that blaze javelin as well? No, that's a shield. Yeah. There we go.
Technology recharged.
Ow. Well, at least that's registering hits, so there's that. Okay, there we are. Oh, hit it? Convinced it is. Where are you going? That definitely hit it. Oh yeah, we want that. See, if we disable them here, then we'll complete that goal. Maybe get our gun fixed at the same time. Doesn't feel like it's registering those hits though, does it? want to keep the thing stunned, really, you know. Alright. Alright. That's the last area, I guess.
Technology recharged.
Yep, there we go, maximum level. If we kill everything here, then in theory... Hey, where are you going? Come back here. Should disable forces on this planet. And that should count as one of those goals. Where's your mate gun? There you go. Where the fucker go?
Technology recharged.
There he is. It seems I'm influenced by the shields on my ship, which is why I'm not taking any damage. Which is kind of useful. The way you would normally do these in the past would be like either to be like fully upgraded, much better hardware than you've got for a starting player, and you do it on top of your a house or whatever, like a structure you'd built. Where the fuck is that guy? There he is. Found you. As you can see, like, they hit quite hard, so taking these on as a new account would be like quite a challenge, to be honest. Nice. fuck did that guy go? Take hits some places in this thing. It's kind of weird. Where's the last one gone? Oh, there's at least one of those huge guys still down there. Where is he? I can hear him like squawking and whatnot, you know?
Technology recharged.
Last guy. Still one guy out here somewhere. Come on, where are you? Oh, there he is. Hello, mate. Essentially that means it's a bit weird that it's reset, but probably shouldn't have shown that guy actually. Whatever. There's a lot of stuff to not collect out here. Where are the rest of them? Like there's a lot over here from that. But now we found the boundary. In theory we can shut that down and that should count as this. Let's have a look at the Sentinel forces. In theory that would work. It doesn't actually give any indication. So it'd be good to collect all these things before we go. Most of them, didn't we? Ooh. Plants. nice. Probably want to put some more of these down. I don't think we've got quite enough there. Should have picked up quite a lot there. Inverted mirror. Line heart. Oh. Here we can fix this one.
Component repaired.
That'll be a start, like.
Repaired. Component repaired. Component repaired.
There we go. So at least I don't really like the blaze javelin. There's another thing that's quite good for that. Just trying to work out where other thing. Like normally these are quite good for things you can turn into nanites, but they have not seemed to have dropped many at all, or any, which is kind of weird. Let's see. So we needed more of that. Nope. Shit, what was it? With a lot of materials, you can usually kind of double them up by refining them with something else. Yeah, facium and 1 oxygen. Alright, so there you go. Then we can pop that back in there and do it again. Probably enough for what we need, I think. And then we got enough to do. That's another 100 grand. Give or take. We got 4 of those. Cacti looking. Yeah. They are one of the slowest ones to grow, like. But they're a useful one because you can use the cactus flesh for multiple things. So yeah. I do love these windows, though. I've got to be honest. I think we need more of these. That one's pretty cool, like, I think. Alright.
Technology recharged.
I don't know if this will count as sentinels though, so I guess we'll see. Oh, hey Blue, how you doing? Sorry I didn't see your message there. Yeah, I generally like play this like just when they do an expedition these days. Every now and then I might play it a bit longer. This Corvette thing, it's kind of growing on me, I've got to be honest. It's you know, it's an interesting one. It's essentially, you can basically build this up and up and up, and end up with potentially like a flying house of your own design, essentially, I guess. Smallest planet. That's what mine looks like at the moment, Blue. So where was I going? Felt like I landed right on top of it, but seems like I haven't.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. It hasn't given me a boundary map at all. I don't know if I can, So I don't think we can salvage this while we're, because we can't fly regular ships while we're on the Corvette expedition, so I guess it needs to be regular Sentinels we take out, so oh well. They are good ships though, generally. Try and avoid the water planets for now. Fire control, no good. Conflict high. Someone discovered this? Infograte. Alright, what are we looking for? That'll work. Guess we could get some frost crystals growing actually. I think the only problem is that the way I've built this is that the gardens would go across the windows. Fuel. Oh.
Component repaired.
Okay. So I put a garden down here, it would basically lock the door, which is kind of no good. I can't put one up against there for some reason. But I can't like put it in the middle here instead. A little bit irritating. I put one down here? No. That would block the doorway again. I guess we could put one down here, right? Yeah, that kind of works.
Technology recharged.
So in theory we can take out a load of sentinels here and complete it that way. Oh, we're on water again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's land over there, isn't it? They have done great things with the water. Did they change the ending of this game? I don't think so. I mean, is there an ending to this game? I think would be the correct answer to that. I don't know about you, but when I completed this game, it's like, well done, start again, you know? I was like, oh right. They just keep adding new things, I think. Is there any land here, or... Like, that looked like land, but then it wasn't, was it? I suppose we could... I mean, how can there be aggressive sentinels if there's no land, right? Unless they're all underwater, I suppose. That looks like land over there, but it could just be clouds, right? It's the same as 10 years ago. Yeah, pretty much. Although, this is the new expedition they brought out, so essentially this is like a modular ship they've introduced. So I've essentially kind of designed this myself. Design might be a strong word there, but you know. So if we change the view, you've got quite a lot of modules to choose from. This seems to be a bad choice to try and start a fight with sentinels anyway. Let me take it back to the station so you can see what I mean. The ending, I don't know, I think the ending is essentially this universe will continue, you know. I mean, I got to the center of the universe, and I mean, I built like a ship specially for it that went like thousands of light years a jump, and it still took a while, you know. So to then get there to, you know, the main computer running everything, and it's like, yep, and it just generates a new thing. You're like, right, okay. So it's like, okay, I've done that once, so good enough. But they keep adding new functionality to the game. Let me show you this. So, because I can't really show it to you properly, like outside of a space station. my Corvette. So let me show you how this works. Let's modify that. So essentially, like, the whole thing is modular, and as you do the expedition, you kind of get new parts. So some of them are kind of just for look and feel. So these are look and feel. That's your cockpit. These are the things we're walking around in at the moment. These things are kind of look and feel. Like, when you fire your guns, you don't see any fire coming from these, which I think is a shame. But essentially they modify your damage potential. Same with these things back here. These modify shields. Reactors modify vulnerability or shield strength. Engines, like these things over here. Got another one over here. These modify maneuverability and like top speed. But essentially, like, you can essentially design it any way you want. So we could, and there's quite a lot of parts to choose from. So these are kind of like core modules, essentially like things you would use in the ship, I guess. Like to expand its functionality. Then you've got kind of like look and feel stuff, and then some other look and feel stuff here. At first I was kind of a bit like meh, but I'll be honest with you, like I am like kind of warming to this. I can see this Corvette getting like a lot bigger, you know, and it seems there's certainly. So you see the grid here reminds me of you know, when you're building structures in the game, like that's as far out as you can go. But I'm like, well, that still gives me a lot of space for more Corvette, right? So yeah. Yes, thank you. And they've added these like extra bays into all the space stations for Corvettes, which is kind of cool. And some of these like modules you fit onto the ship are quite valuable.
Units received.
Do I want to sell anything else here? I want to get the blueprint for glass, actually. Yeah, so sometimes they'll give you nanites, sometimes they won't. But I think I'm gonna take on Sentinels. I want to get a better gun. This is kind of shit, to be honest with you. Oh, I know what else I need. Definitely need more of these. Yeah. Yep.
Product received.
Yep. But I feel like the way they've kind of designed it, so if you put so this is one section here from there to there. If they put the doorways in the middle, so essentially, because I've got 3 of these like next to each other, you have these doorways going between them. But if I want to put like a module down here, let's say another garden, then it kind of blocks off using the doorways, which is kind of annoying. So it's kind of like, okay, I guess you can kind of plan that and be like, yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. But it'd be nice if you could, the doorways are in the middle and I could build there instead without losing an access, I guess. I don't know if we have enough nanites, but we'll have a go. There is like a much better gun for dealing with sentinels though. Scatterblast is pretty good, but the javelin is, I don't know, I don't rate it personally. Of course, it means visiting the anomaly is like even more massive than it was before. Yeah, stop talking. Is it the neutron cannon or the pulse splitter? Aww. I think it was this one. Yeah, okay, mate. Deep breath. Thank you.
Technology installed.
Yep.
Technology installed.
Yeah. Let's see if we can interest that guy in some fish. Right. Maybe. It's more like it, right? Did we ever have this guy once? Guess it wasn't that good a planet. Alright. Yep. And that one. So this one we can grow essentially. A lot of these you can just grow essentially, so that would make more sense for us because we've already got that. So then if we start producing frost crystals, then we can turn some money in from that, you see. See, and they're worth like $500,000 a unit, which levels you up a bit, shall we say. So we just need frost crystals and start growing them in the garden as well. Well, the garden on our Corvette, should I say. craft deuterium with what we've already got. Deuterium. Dihydrogen tritium. Yeah, there we go. Space station should be just behind us, right? What? The fuck does that mean? Freighter is not out of range. Well, the freighter is, but I've got you tritium there. How much do we need for that? 200 wiring loom, 2 wiring looms. And 1 solar mirror. I guess there's an aspect of these Corvettes that you need to think about which exits you want to block off inside it when you're building it on the outside, I suppose. Selling gold, eh? Bummer.
Product received.
Alright. Okay. Halfway there at least. Probably just go and mine the amount of gold we're missing, but bye. Oh, there we go.
Product received.
That'll work. Actually, didn't he have... No, he didn't, did he? He had quantum computers, though. Alright. I guess, like, from this is where we get on the ship. I guess we could do gardens down here. Then we come in this way. Down here. And then that gives us... I don't know. It's a shame we can't, like, add one there. Like, we could add one here, which would prevent us from accessing the area. So you could essentially seal yourself in this tiny room with no way out. Should probably be not up there on the list of smart things to do. But yeah, I kind of feel like you need to think about the inside of the ship. So we could put one here, but again, we'd then not be able to leave our own ship. So you know, not ideal, let's say. What was this one for? We don't have enough for frost crystals. We might be able to make frost crystals though. Let's have a look. I think we need frost crystals to generate more of them though. Let's see. Oh no. We can make them with dioxide and oxygen. Yeah, so we can make them. Alright. It is kind of useful to keep some dioxide though. I would say. Like this. No? Wait. Oxygen. Oxygen. Wow. Yeah, there you go. So we just need enough to put like 2 of these down for now. Yeah, we need like 100. You can also use frost crystals to make flour. I'm pretty sure. So if we go over here, pretty sure if we put them in there, it'll create glass grains. And then we can do that, and it'll turn into refined flour. And then we've, from plants on the ship, we've got sugar and flour. Sugar from over here, and flour from downstairs. So we can move, so yeah, we need to kind of like think about how we want the ship to look. I suppose it's one of these things. It's easy to map it out once you've kind of gone, okay, I'm done adding things to this. But in a game where essentially you can build probably some pretty large structures, I've certainly built some myself. I don't know if you'd ever do that, and I think the problem with this is that every time you like move these structures, it kind of forgets anything attached to them, which is not ideal, shall we say? Alright, what was our current objective anyway? Yeah, we could do that, and we've got our gun working now, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, so we wanted to go and annoy some sentinels, I think. Can I put gardens down here? See, the problem is as the ship gets larger, I'm going to obviously expand that, which means I need to come in here and remove whatever's attached to this before moving the parts around, or I think I lose. I won't lose the part itself, but I'll lose the things attached to it, I think. So kind of need to consider that. And of course, if you're halfway through growing anything, then it'll reset that too. Alright. Now we're talking.
Technology recharged. Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
And that's why that's the boy, you know. What?
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
There we go. They don't seem to know what to do if you're on top of a Corvette. Which is, you know, handy for me, but I don't know. Is that the unknown house down there? Drop pod.
Warning. Elite Sentinel force.
Oh yeah. Like, I think if you were new to this game and you were told to deactivate all sentinels, it'd be kind of harsh to do without any kind of like suggestion. Like, the Blaze Javelin is like honestly shit, you know? And normally these dogs are a massive pain in the ass to deal with. But they don't seem to be able to get through the shields here. It's great for me.
Technology recharged.
Oh, there he is. See, in certain positions he hits me. Then in others he doesn't, which is a bit weird.
Warning. Sentinel walker detected.
Nice. Right. Searching? What are they searching for? You want to be careful if they start searching, because if they lose the trace, then they'll reset, which is not good. Oh shit. Whoa. Whoa. So it's like, if you've like played this game, like taking out Centrals is kind of pretty straightforward, but you've like fully upgraded your stuff really, so you're good at that. But doing that in an expedition is kind of not that easy, I guess. Yep.
Technology recharged.
The Minotaur go there. There he is. Yep. Yeah, they do look pretty. Like the planets have improved like a lot. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! They made like a lot of improvements to the planets. Blue. You get all these places with like floating islands and stuff now. And there's a lot more variety than there used to be. Like this weapon's really the main thing you want, really, because it just stops them moving. Makes it quite straightforward to kill them. I don't really feel like they consider like new players with these expeditions, and I feel like they're missing a trick there by not doing that. Something repairing him. I think it is. Well, yeah, it seems like for whatever reason, like they can't hit me on top of this Corvette. Not sure I'm hitting him either, though. Sentinels are searching. Didn't have to search for long, did they? Full spitter, yeah. Start moving. Seems like half the things are like underneath the ship waiting for me, you know? Let's see. Yep. Searching? There he is.
Technology recharged.
It's weird, it's like they're not really registering hits. Maybe the Blaze Javelin is still good for something. That seems to register hitting it. One last level, so I guess we just want to be standing down here for 42 seconds. Yep. we go. There's... Definitely improved how the Minotaurs look like. I don't remember them looking that good before.
Technology recharged.
Yep. Oh, how did you miss from there? Honestly. There's a lot of stuff to pick up there, like. Oh.
Technology recharged.
Scatter Blaster's only really good close range. Still got quite a few to get rid of. Yeah, shit. At least they won't be confused about where you are now, right? Oh, can you get on top of your own ship, please? Yep. So you don't want to go through all that and have them losers, which they might if we go inside the ship. Kinda easy to slide off this thing, eh? Oh shit, here it is. Hello. Alright. Well, it feels like if you don't use the Blaze Javelin, they don't register the damage. Like I used to just take out the legs on these things. The armor on those things looks like significantly better than it used to be. What the hell was that? It's kind of weird, isn't it? I can't work out if it's actually hitting it with this. Doesn't feel like it's registering a hit there, does it? Like that registered though. That's usually how I used to take these things out. You just destroy the legs. Like that. And then they stop moving. They become much less dangerous when they are moving the legs, strangely. Another one of these little annoying repair guys out there. Kind of feels like they want you to use the blaze javelin specifically to kill it. All the large creatures, large sentinels that is. That should register a hit there, but it doesn't for some reason. Not sure why. Another one. Oh, that's weird, right? Oh. Still a few more of these sentinels around. There's just this one guy left now. Alright. Oh, okay, there we go. So I guess. There we go. Not too
Radiation protection falling.
Yep, seems so. Well, I guess there's at least one more sentinel out there. Just not sure where, I guess. Probably around here somewhere, right? There he is. There you go. Sentinel's disabled. Alright. So I don't know, it's a bit of a unusual experience, that one, I guess. It seems like on top of your Corvette, they don't seem to be able to hit you. Which, you know, is fine if you're new to the game and that's one of the expedition goals, but you probably shouldn't be okay on top of your Corvette in reality. So we got 10 salvage glass out of that. So there's a chance they'll turn into things you can turn into nanites as well. Alright. So these two essentially you'll do together. So you use that to find an anomaly and then completing the anomaly. Capture a photograph of your Corvette class ship. Alright. Wheel of Herc firework. Right. Okay. I guess that's a utility, right? Or should be, right? Capture a photograph of you. We just. Does that count? I feel like it won't. Let's try one in front of it instead. I feel like it needs bigger wings at this point.
Life support power low. Technology recharged.
Alright, let's just summon ships and activate photo mode from the quick menu. Alright.
Radiation protection falling.
I suppose that means you're like approaching the end of the expedition, so hey, why don't you take a picture, it'll last longer. of the expedition. Current objective: imprint a signature at rendezvous stations. Imprint signatures at rendezvous stations. Extract salvage from a derelict freighter. Oh yeah, those two will do together. Guess that's a global one, so I guess there's just that one left to do now. Yeah. Suppose we could stick a... Oh. Ah. Guess we're never going to use that again. Find that.
Acknowledging. Recharged.
Aloe flesh. That's a base computer, isn't it? Yeah. That I suppose we'll use up pretty soon. Alright. So I guess we just need to do a freighter run, and then everything's done. So why don't we just get on with it? I hate third-person mode camera view on this game like terrible.
Product received.
I feel like we need... Wasn't there an anomaly detector? Yeah.
Hostile ships approaching. Enemy missile inbound.
Now, they can't leave. So then we just, you know, need to take out the rest of the ship. But we're guaranteed like a decent reward, by the way. We want to basically go down one of these and then down the other side.
Enemy missile inbound.
There we go. There's one there. We missed a fuel rod.
Enemy missile inbound.
You know, I think we've missed a fuel rod on the other side. Blah. Doesn't really matter because you've disabled its engines. Even if you won't get as good a reward if the freighters are destroyed, but you'll get a reward, which is better than no reward. Let's see. And if you're not doing like a lot of damage, then the civilian freighters will normally get destroyed, you know. Where the fuck is that fuel rod, man? It's such a large ship, like it's actually easy to get lost on the surface. Which is kind of crazy.
Recharged.
Right, there we go. Did we miss one over here? There we go. Well, at least we found it eventually, right? Alright, Dreadnought defeated. Destroyed for a large bounty. There we go, we get a hyperdrive thing. Raw. Raw. Once you destroy the dreadnought, you can recruit stuff if you have the space for it. Um. Don't even know. Yeah, we're not close enough. Huh. This is another reason to have windows on your Corvette, right? For stuff like this. So...
Technology recharged.
Yeah, range on that thing's a bit better now. Wait, I've got whites, right? Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Bye. That's helpful. But it's helpful that it spits you out on the side that won't get you back to your Corvette. Alright. So we've done the anomaly. Yep. I guess. Oh, there you go. And we got an emergency signal scanner. Okay. So again, like, completing one of these things has led to the thing you'd need for the next thing, so. Dreadnoughts are a cool inclusion, like, I did like it when they added them. Suspicious life support module. How suspicious? Doesn't look that suspicious to me. Okay. Wow. They don't pay out like they used to. But even so, that even from the ones we did collect, that's still like some pretty decent stuff. So we want to start this. This is the last thing we need to do in this. So yeah. Last thing we hopefully can do in this. Right, let's try that again. Yeah. Windows on Corvette is definitely the one, like, we need to do more windows for sure. Right. Okay, so that's how we get back to our ship from here. Actually, have we got enough space? You do get quite a lot of loot inside these things, so you don't want to be coming in here like with a really full inventory, to be honest. Work all this shit out later, you know. Should probably get those in the ground, actually. Be nice if you could put some decals on the floor, right? Can we do that? Yeah, I can. Okay. I guess I could. Yeah, so I could put one down here, right? So that's the way in. Put. Should have enough? Paraffinium. I think we should be able to make that. Silver and oxygen, star bulb and salt. Okay, how much star bulb have we got? 180? Okay, so I could use 80 of that. That's a happy coincidence, right? Star bramble. No? Wait. Silver and oxygen. Silver and oxygen. It's not that hard, is it? Honestly. Why do you think the silver is inaccessible? So weird. Alright. Alright. So now we've got some star bramble growing, quite a lot of gamma weed growing at the moment. Probably need to even that out a bit. just picked that one because it grows quickly, to be honest with you. It's a shame you can't actually see the plants on the ship, right? They do look quite pretty, some of them. And I'm guessing these are still growing. Yeah. So we can use that to make glass. One shot. Yeah. Can we put a thing down here? Nope. Oh no, we can. Oh, that works, doesn't it? Stop. Oh no, frost crystals we wanted more of. Frost crystals. Let's see. Dioxide. Yeah. Okay. This is why it's always, when you see someone selling dioxide, you want to just buy it. It's kind of useful in that respect. Need like 20 more. There we go. Spot on. Is that going to be enough space? Stick that in the ship. Stick that in the ship. Don't need that. I mean, we don't need a lot of these things. Repair kits and the ammo we definitely need. That should be enough space. Got some starbulb strings, some frost crystals. So, kind of make glass, living glass, lubricant. Living glass worth $500,000 a unit, so yeah, you kind of put yourself in a position where you're able to a lot of these tend to follow the same kind of pattern. You basically either have ones that are infested with bugs or ones that are infested with robots. can get quite a lot of loot out of these things. And I don't know if it's going to be incredibly generous because we're in an expedition. You also move like very slowly. You want to read all of these things because one of them will essentially give you the information you need. So you need like a captain's log and a few other things to complete the area. It's usually a few of these around. So as you can see, there's, you know, so this one's got you'll get parts for your base building here. And you can warm yourself up with these things. Some things are worth more than others, obviously. Oh, we can use that straight away. May as well. Normally when you get these, you know, if you've been playing the game a while, you don't really need anything to do life support for you anymore, so things like that you wouldn't ordinarily install, I guess.
Units received.
Generally speaking, like Viking, whoever, effigies are the things that are worth the least here. We've got all of the, oh, missed a thing over here. Scatter Blaster's your friend here. You can like slowly process the living slime into something useful as you go through these areas. Did open that one, right?
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah.
Units received. Thermal protection falling.
Did we read that one already? Don't know if we did we? No.
Technology recharged. Units received.
can sell that to someone else. You want to power these on as we go through. They basically hopscotch you back to where you came from by the front door. That seems to be the way forward, so we want to check this other door first. Yeah, so this is the dead end, but it might have some stuff in it, so... You can use tainted metal to trade in for goods. So we would have had to come in here anyway because we needed those credentials.
Received.
Log snippet. It's good they actually show which log snippets you've read now. They didn't used to. It's kind of annoying. So you would sometimes end up reading them twice.
Units received.
We're doing alright on the nanite front here. Okay. We missed anything? Maybe that guy? Yeah. Some of these floor lockers are a bit weird to open. They're kind of like... Most of the logs are people just like, you know, telling you about like their impending doom, essentially. So, unless you really like the flavor, after you've read a few of them, it's kind of like something bad coming. You're like, I don't, you know. Always good to grab sodium though. We open that. You get such a wide variety of items, as you can see, you can very easily run out of space. Stick that up. Enjoy that one nanite. Yeah, like we've still managed to almost run out of space here, you know. Starship, scatter blaster. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Nice. Can't get rid of these. Get rid of one of those. 3 empty slots. Fuck. Turn that back into regular ferrite. What else we got here? 6 cadmium. Okay. 5 slots spare. It's a good way of saving space sometimes, though.
Thermal protection falling.
Haven't had any gun turrets around here, which is unusual.
Thermal protection falling. Units received. Thermal protection units falling received. Technology recharged.
Not too shabby. Honesty 8%. Wow. That links it to the others. Ah, yeah. Deceased. Cute. It's the third piece of information that we need. Alright. So that's the final entry that we need, which means this will be probably the lead into the last area there. Engineering unit salvage, so that's going to be in here. We got quite lucky there, like sometimes these areas can be quite intense to have like gun batteries protecting everything and so on. So you also sometimes get them with pretty nice loot, and this one's been quite light on the loot, like.
Units received.
Kind of a weird room shape though. It's nice to see them like looking a bit different than the others. And then that's the last one. So, fabricating items, because there's lots of ways to get nanites. But this thing will generate things for your freighter, if you have one. So, bulkheads. Oh, we could do Corvette modules. That's quite cool, actually. Well, let's do that. Small vent ×3. Alright. Maybe should have gone with a hyperdrive thing then. I don't. You can't access it twice. Alright. We step on that. That'll teleport us back to the beginning. Oh, they're actually showing the plants. Alright. In theory, we can get more slots here by just opening that. Yep. Alright. Alright. Title Shipwright. Corvette decal plans. Corvette banner customization. Alright. And then we go here and collect reward. Mecha Mouse Companion Egg.